On a wonderful fall afternoon in the state of Texas, the roof is open, and we've got football from NRG Stadium in Houston. Today, we've got a Week 6 matchup for you here, as it'll be the New Orleans Saints taking on the Houston Texans. Set to go now in Week 6 of the NFL season, and we are underway on EA Sports. And this is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone. And all in all, a pretty solid return. Nearly got it to the 35. They'll mark him down officially at the 34. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. And now the Texans are going to stop it as they signal for a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Herbert on the first play wants to pass it. Got a man. It's Brown. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50.
5-9.
On first down, it's Herbert. Oh, this is intercepted, intended for Hill. Picked off by Duron Harmon. And he returns it into enemy territory down the 45-yard line.
Here we go, hey.
Now a first carry here for Robinson. And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield.
Timberland.
Throwing Jones. And he's taken down here by the Saints. Emmanuel Ogbah that time, able to drop him for a loss.
2 plays so far, a run and a pass attempt, and both have gone backwards.
Probably not how they drew that up.
Not at all.
Looking for a better play coming up on 3rd. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Oh, that's going to hurt a bit because they needed to come through with a completion there. Now a drive that started with great field position is facing 4th down.
Wishnowski on to punt as he sends this one away. Oh, boy, he fielded it right on the goal line. And he'll go out of bounds after getting this across the 15. A very good return that time. 18 yards. And the Saints will take over with a 1st down and 10. Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. Remember last time out they threw the interception on their first drive. Good news, their defense backed him up, so it's still 0-0 here as they begin their second possession.
Yeah, and one great way to judge a defense, how do they handle what we call sudden change? When all of a sudden, you know, it goes against their offense and have to run out in the field and try and put out the fire. Give this one great kudos for getting out there and not letting that interception lead to points. Excellent job by them defensively.
2nd and 10. A shotgun snap for Herbert. Got his man. It's Bo Melton. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. On first down, Justin Herbert. Oh, he rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Eric Stokes. And the Texans will have the football as this is taken up past the 30. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. Well, partner, fast forward with me for a second. Remember, next week they have the open week, so they're going to get some extended rest. Does that change how they manage the rest of this one?
I think it does a little bit, but not by too much, because you're right. You get the extra rest, you get a chance to heal up and kind of, do a little bit of a reset for this team. But it's also 7 extra days to think back to the last time you were on the field. So now, a little more importance on what they're getting done because they carry it with them for essentially 2 weeks.
It's caught on the right side by Robinson. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. 16 yards on that one, and also a Texan first down. Counting down toward the midway point in quarter one. On first and 10, it's Robinson. And this time the yards won't come so easy as they'll, in fact, tackle him behind the line. Now Jones going to change it up here. Here's Jones looking to throw on second down. He's going to hit his man out of the backfield, complete. And this is going to be another first down as the tackle's made at the Saints 35. A gain there of 21 yards. So in Saints territory now. Here's first and 10 at the 35-yard line. Now Jones. Caught out left side by Robinson. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30. Now second and 5. Now they'll audible to something else.
Timberland. South salad.
From the 30 on second down. Jones trying to get it to Robinson, and it's intercepted. T.J. Green with a pick. And the Saints are going to take over at their own 13-yard line. The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. And it's been a miserable start for them offensively. Obviously, 2 drives, 2 interceptions.
And this is where you have to know your quarterback and know how you actually have to reach him. Do you do it with a little bit of humor? Maybe you break the ice a little bit like, hey, didn't we practice in that colored jersey all week? Not the one that you're throwing it to? Or maybe you have to be stern with him. But whatever it's going to take to get the message, it has to be done. He's putting the game in jeopardy.
Oh, a deep ball there on second down, but it'll wind up incomplete. So, Charles, you look at this offense. What a start to the season. 5 wins without a loss. When do you think that you start believing that maybe you're in the midst of something special?
Well, you and I both know every head coach never wants that thought to creep into a locker room. But the truth of the matter is, not quite at this time, because if we look at the Steelers in 2020, they're a great example. Remember, they started 11-0, then lost 5 and 6 and went out in the first round. But I think if you get toward mid-November, the Thanksgiving time frame, and you're still doing this, that's when things start to get real for a ball club.
That'll be put in the books as a 53-yard punt. And the Texans will take over. Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. And they have the game here followed by the open date on their calendar next weekend. And Charles, this is a crew that you have to think really is relishing the opportunity to be on the couch for a few days.
Yeah, they certainly are, but let's face it, partner. They can't get caught looking ahead to that couch time while they're playing this one. They've got to take care of business first.
Now Jones to throw on second down. And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from harm. Incomplete. Now it's third down. And you look at this Saints defense. They were strong last week, CD, and that went over New England.
And the big difference in the game, their ability to force turnovers. Multiple, in fact. Being able to take the ball away, give it back to their offense, the big difference in the game.
It was impressive. Now the question, can they duplicate it? And now the third down throw incomplete as well.
Well, based on what we've seen so far, I don't think you can even call this an off day anymore, partner, because this group we're watching, they are totally out of rhythm, trying to get their game plan up and running. That 0 on the scoreboard is glaring down at them with every incompletion.
And that one hits at the 7, but bounds into the end zone, and that'll be a touchback. Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. And, partner, I know so far, and we're still in the first half, but you love this game as a defensive guy. 0-0. We'll see if the offense... Derrick Henry all alone. Unable to corral him. He fights through. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. So the line of scrimmage moves all the way across the 50 now as they come up 1st and 10. No score after 1 on EA Sports. The Saints with a football here to begin quarter number 2 as they've got it with a 1st and 10. On the option right, Herbert. And he'll go out of bounds right around the 40. 9 yards on the first down. Keeper, and it's 2nd and 1. Now that's what he can do, when he keeps the football. It's not a huge gain, but it shows how hard it can be to stop him.
Yeah, and I thought the defense had that one pretty well contained, and in fact, they probably came up and felt pretty good about what they did. Then they looked up and realized he still got good yardage out of it. He's a tough guy to stop.
Herbert now. And eventually he's taken down here. Great coverage downfield, resulting in the sack. Herbert on 3rd down now. He's got Brown on the out route complete. He's into space past the 25. Touchdown, New Orleans. Hollywood Marquise Brown. His 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Saints post the first points of the ball game as they take the lead here in this 2nd quarter. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game. Boy, I guess they're going to keep trying to put the pedal to the metal here. They're going to try an onside kick. And the effort snuffed out. The Texans' hands team recovers. A 2nd quarter onside kick there that failed. Is that something that maybe they had dialed up before this game started?
It feels like it, doesn't it? That they thought they had the right situation, and the right approach in going after it. Also may signal that they feel like they have the superior team, that they can try these sorts of things and it won't come back and hurt them later.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. Yeah, they dipped a game below 500 following the loss last week, and you get the sense that maybe this team's at a little bit of a crossroads here.
Yeah, I think that's a really good way to put it, because what's that old malaprop? If you come to a fork in the road, take it. Because this crew, they're losing ground fast. They've got to start winning some ball games. And the good teams, they're starting to separate themselves, and these guys are being left behind.
Here's 3rd and 6. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. And they will touch him down, but not before he gets the first. Well, that's one way to convert on 3rd down, picking up 26 yards. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Back to throw. Jones eluding the pressure right. And that'll be caught by Tony. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2. 2 yards to go, 2nd down. In motion goes the tight end. Second down and a run by Robinson. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. The Texans on 3rd down, just 1 for 3 thus far. Here it's 3rd and 3. Operating from the gun, Jones. Flush to his right. And a dump off here to Robinson. And he is going to have a Texans first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
And that's a tough one for the defense because the coverage was good downfield. He was forced to work his way out of the pocket to his right, spotted his man on the sideline, and got it to him to pick up the first down on third down.
Now a 1st and 10 at the 11. Jones out to the flat, and that's caught. It'll be a gain of 5, and that will bring up 2nd down. 2 minutes on the clock, second quarter, 7-0 ball game. From the 7, it's 2nd and 5.
North salad, north salad.
And that falls to the ground, incomplete. Well, a nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up 3rd down.
Well, what they're seeking with an RPO is space for the receiver to make a catch and then make a play downfield, but there wasn't any space available, thus the incompletion.
On 3rd down, Robinson. And he's in. Touchdown, Houston. Bijan Robinson with his 4th rushing touchdown of the year. And the Texans are within an extra point of tying up this ball game. Extra point by York is up and good. And we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. He will return this from deep in the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. Well, certainly they'd rather have the scenario they had last time. Now, Charles, remember they had the short field. They took it in the end zone. Now this is going to have to be a longer, more sustained drive if they want to get points.
Yeah, a little bit more of a quick strike opportunity last time by where they were on the field, and you're exactly right about
that. And a nice stiff arm. It opens room to run. And they work this well upfield across the 45. The catch and run pays off for 29 yards. So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield. Here's Herbert. He's going deep for Brown. And he's got it inside the 10. A big-time play there for New Orleans. 45 yards. Now a chance to make that big play really hurt. It's 1st and goal just outside the 5. They'll try and run for it with Henry. And they'll be driven back here, losing yardage to the 10-yard line. The Saints in the hurry up here, clock continuing to roll.
Hey, Kappa.
They'll fake the handoff. Now Herbert. And he's got him. It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. Mike Evans in the final seconds of the first half. And the Saints have taken the lead here in the final stages of this first half.
5-9.
They'll try and run it in with Henry. And he is into the end zone. So they get 2 more on the board here just before halftime. So just 8 ticks remaining here in the first half as they'll kick this one away. From his end zone, Marvin Mims. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. And with only 4 seconds on the clock, time likely for just 1 snap of the football. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. The Texans down on the scoreboard, but they do get the first crack here as we are back underway in the second half. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And no alley to be found. The coverage was solid, and he's dropped at the 18. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. Charles, it'll be interesting to see what adjustments this offense made in the locker room. Haven't really been able to get anything going offensively, virtually nothing in the ground attack either. So certainly something has to change here in quarter 3.
And I'm pretty sure their friends from the defensive side of the ball told them exactly that, because those guys, the stop troops, they've been playing pretty well, and they've kept them around in this game. Now they've got some time. The running game struggled in the first half. Opposition knows how to focus on defending the pass here. They've got to re-energize that ground game and maybe open things up for a comeback here in this half. The plan was clearly to challenge them by sending a blitz on second down, but even the extra guys couldn't catch him in the backfield, though. He doesn't scramble for a first, but he does get the last laugh by evading the blitz and getting beyond the line of scrimmage.
Jones on third down. He's got his target. That's complete. And he is going to have a Texans first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, Jones. And he'll protect himself at the end here as he winds up getting pretty decent yardage. They're going to hurry back to the line now. Throwing again on second down. Jones escaping the pressure right. And he's just going to get rid of this thing to no one here. He throws it away, and now it's third.
Well, defensively, they haven't let him just sit in the pocket and get comfortable, and that's opposite a lot of game plans in today's NFL. Ordinarily, you're trying to keep the quarterback hemmed in. In this case, they brought the heat, and if he flushes out, they're fine with that, and they force another incompletion.
Jones now from the gun on third down. Now he's free at the 35, and he's finally down at the 21-yard line. That's a gain of nearly 40 yards on third and medium to pick up the first. Here's Jones throwing on first down. And he just gets rid of it, throws it away. A wise move there, looked like nobody open, now second down. Well, the passing windows are just not there, and that's just another example of how great this defense has been all game long.
And that's exactly what a top 10 defense can do. They can really change the game tempo and frustrate you as you try to execute offensively.
Another throw on second down, and this one incomplete as well. He's had trouble finding open receivers all game, CD, and that's because really there hasn't been many. This defense has been all over them.
Yeah, they're one of the better defenses in the league, and every time I talk to someone around the NFL, they all say the exact same thing. They're so fundamentally sound, it's hard to execute against them.
Back to throw again. Flushed out right. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
They decided the opportunity was there and launched a deep ball, but he was unable to get away from the defender. Couldn't create space, couldn't uncover at the end of the route, and that one winds up incomplete.
So they were facing the deficit coming out of the locker room at intermission, and at least they're able to get the field goal to cut into that deficit.
Yeah, now your offense feels pretty good about itself, right? A little bit more up to speed coming out of the break. You turn to your defense now and say, hey, we got 3 there. We're chipping into the lead. Can you help us out? Hold them. Let's get the ball back for us.
And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And they'll be backed up a bit to start as he's out of bounds at the 16. Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense.
Crowd right, crowd right, crowd right. Go, go.
Herbert setting up to throw on first down, eluding the pressure right. And he'll be just shy of the 20 at the 19 as he goes out of bounds. He'll get 3 yards on the scramble there at second down. Herbert changing things up. Not liking the look. They'll change the play. Here's Herbert now on second down. Delivering a pass here to Evans on the out route. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. Herbert on first down now. And this is caught. It's Brown. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's first and 10 just outside the 30.
21. 59, 59.
Here's Herbert. Under pressure, and he will go down. Sacked back at the 38. So second and long, and got to be careful not to fall out of field goal range. Back to throw here, Herbert. Finding Taysom Hill complete. And the offense moving quickly to the line. They'll try to run for the first with Henry. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. Derrick Henry, 22 yards. And the Saints will add on to their lead here in the final minute of the third. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And it gives his guys a 12-point advantage. Yeah, the touchdown apparently wasn't enough. They're going to go for the onside kick here. Oh, and one of the linebackers has got it. The risk reward of the onside kick. When you don't get it, the risk comes out to play, and here they gave up great field position.
And that's the key to everything, because you're trying your best to press advantages when you have them, and field position leads you to that type of play calling. And whether you want to blitz or whether you want to throw the ball deep, those types of things, now that they've given up that type of field position, the advantage is switched to their opponent.
So 5 yards here, 5 on the play, and that's going to bring up second down. Looking to throw. Jones got a man open. It's Tyler Higbee. Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this third quarter. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL. So they'll come up first and 10 now from the 33. Throwing, Jones. Flush to his right. This one caught by Osborne, right side. And he'll get this one down to about the 20-yard line. Again, he'll drop to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down.
In the red zone, precision is the watchword. If the throw's a little too early, too late, maybe off a little bit, going to be a good chance that any attempt is going to be a contested one, and that one falls incomplete.
To throw on second and 10. Jones. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Give it big credit for his coverage right there, because when he saw the route break deep, he stayed in position to prevent a completion while avoiding any risk of a flag.
Mims in motion left.
Dom Capers, Dom Capers, Dom Capers, Dom Capers.
They'll look to throw again. Pressure applied, and he's going to be taken down. They sack him back at the 33-yard line. Now the Texans will burn the first of their timeouts. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the fourth quarter. And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out. Desperation time now. Here's Jones. Got a man over the middle, and it's complete. And now this is going to be close. The defense says they stopped him, and they did.
Everyone gears up for 3rd down, talks about the importance of it. But 4th down, that's truly the moment of truth play, isn't it?
Everything's dialed up a little bit more, and, it's such a momentum play, isn't it?
Absolutely, because it can flip either way depending on who converts on 4th down.
On 1st and 10, Herbert. This pass complete to Melton. A big-time play there for New Orleans. 42 yards. So the line of scrimmage moves all the way across the 50 now as they come up 1st and 10. Herbert's throw caught by his receiver, Hill. And they'll get this to the 30-yard line before crossing over out of bounds. 18 more yards there and another 1st down.
Partner, I like that they're staying aggressive on offense because, to me, this drive is what is known as a put-away drive. You score here, that might put this one to bed. I like the fact that they're playing with confidence and not playing with fear.
On 1st down, it's Herbert. He completes it to Henry. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another 1st. Now Herbert going to shift his guys around. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. A shotgun snap for Herbert. And he'll slide to a halt here. Still a little shy of the 1st down marker. And they're going to speed things up here. Well, looks like they'll move things around here. From the shotgun, here's Herbert. Oh, he had him. He was open, but he couldn't get it to him. It's incomplete.
But that was certainly an aggressive call and an aggressive play. Instead of just going for the 1st down, took the shot in the end zone, went for the touchdown.
And on 3rd down, they said, forget about the sticks. We want 6. So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well. And kudos to you. You didn't jinx him.
After the made field goal, Carlson now sets up to kick this away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. Now Jones. Here's Tony on the quick slant. Into space at the 45. And brought down across the 50 to the 49-yard line. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. Now a pass hauled in downfield. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. Another big play as they get 28 out of that one. Now Jones on first down. That's caught left side. It's Higbee, the tight end. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on second down. To throw again on second down. Jones. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
We've seen this quite a few times in this game. Offensive line unable to keep leverage, unable to keep people away, facing a lot of pressure. Fortunate just to get rid of it.
One of the reasons they're down is that inability, though, to stop the pressure. We saw another example of it there. Meanwhile, on third down, they take a shot at the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Give them credit for excellent coverage, tight coverage. They're doing a lot of things that we talk about in basketball. They're causing disruptions in the passing game. And as long as that continues, it'll be tough for them to gain any momentum throwing the ball downfield.
As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. Escaping the pressure right. And got his man. It's caught. Touchdown, Houston. Tyler Higbee. A 14-yard touchdown. And the Texans' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points. Extra point by York is up and good, as this gets them back within a touchdown and a 2-point conversion. Here is Wisnowski to boot it away following the touchdown. And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. Their drive last time, it stalled out. They were forced to take the short field goal.
And the key phrase, you nailed it. Forced to, because you know coaches look at these short field goals as a last resort, right? To them, that's not how drives are supposed to end. You're supposed to put 6 on the board. That's a consolation prize, like going to the county fair. You don't get the big stuffed animal on that one, do you?
No, you don't go top shelf. That's bottom shelf material. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Here's Herbert. Over the middle, complete. That's Henry. Room to maneuver at the 35. Down the left sideline. Touchdown, New Orleans. Derrick Henry. He scored on the ground and through the air. And the Saints add on to their lead, and it's looking like that win streak is going to extend another week. And no, it falls incomplete. So the 2-point conversion, no good. Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson. This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24.
Okay, here we go.
Here's 1st and 10. Throwing to start the drive. Jones going down the middle, and it's complete. And they will get him down, but not before he gets very good yardage there, as that will lead us right into the 2-minute warning. Jones on 1st and 10. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. And the Saints are going to take possession here at their own 47-yard line. Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. And barring mistakes, they should be able to kneel this one out and finish it off. And there's only one timeout remaining on the defensive side of the ball, so that doesn't really come into play either. With the late lead, Herbert's going to throw it. And he's going to go down. The Texans come at him and able to bring him to the ground. And they're going to hurry back to the line now. Herbert going to change the play here. After the sack on first down, Herbert under pressure, and they got to him again. A well-designed corner blitz that gets him for a loss of 8 yards.
So, Brandon, we sat in with a lot of coaches, and when they talk about things they want to accomplish offensively, I'm not sure that sack and sack are on their play sheet.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Oh, what a heck of an effort there as he'll make the diving catch. The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. Here's Thomas Morstead now as he'll kick it away for the second time. And not what he was hoping for there, as this will hit in the end zone for a touchback.
Here we go.
This is 1st and 10.
Timberland.
Now Jones. And Jones will hit the deck here, and he is able to pick up the first down. The Texans going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout as they get it with 16 seconds remaining on the clock.
Here we go. Hey.
Here's first down.
North salad. South salad. Rita. Let's go.
Here's Jones. He's going to let it fly. Oh, and that is incomplete.
When you're leading in the final quarter, your radar has to be up for any potential deep shots. And probably not the last one they're going to see in this game, not as long as they hold this lead.
Great.
Jones. Short throw, it's Higbee. And he'll go out near midfield at the 49. Clock management definitely critical here if they want to get back in this game.
Absolutely agreed. They have to up the tempo in this case, down a couple of scores. Want to make sure they have a chance to win this ball game.
One final shot. They'll look to throw. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And this is incomplete. Oh, he looked like he had a pretty good line on that one. That would have been a big play, but he could not pull it in. So this one, a victory here for New Orleans. Well, if you step back and look at this, CD, a pretty impressive victory. Not the best defense in the NFL they were going against, but it is a top 10 defense in this league, and they're pretty sound, but yet they found a way to get it done and get the victory.
Yeah, I got to give them credit because I think their game plan was really, really strong for this one. They knew where they wanted to attack. They knew how they wanted to execute, and they did it with confidence and a little bit of verve as well.
So for New Orleans, they remain as hot as anyone, 6-0 now through the first month and a half. And they will head back home next week. Meanwhile, for the